Saturday, 21st November 2020. Stream is live. Hello! Hey everyone. Welcome back to part 2, Naga Venom Mage. I'm Ultraviolent 4. Feels like it's been a little while since I and we have played, but here we are for a Saturday morning for me, probably Friday for you. Yeah, let's just see. Are we live? I'm still never confident. We're probably live. Okay, so we're playing a Naga Venom Mage. As I've been saying the whole time, I'm not a huge fan of this combo. I've been watching some combos in the chat as my dying laptop struggles to get the stream up and running. And yeah, someone was asking, isn't it a recommended combo in the game? And I was like, yeah, it is, isn't it? Those devs are so funny. Anyway, because you want to kite with poison, but as a Naga you can't. You're also doubly in on poison, and there are a lot of things in the early game you can't kill. But has been buffed a bit, as we've seen. So Sting has been buffed. You also have a fire spell now, so you're not as weak as you used to be. But yeah, still not great. I'm late. I know, I'm sorry. I've been here for, I want to say at least 20 minutes, but my laptop was struggling. It took me like 10 minutes to open OBS. I don't know, I feel like it's been dying for years now. One day, I just won't come on and it'll be because my laptop's on fire. But anyway, here we are. So we made it to D5. We picked up Gozag as our god. It's one of Dinas' recommended Naga gods. And the reason for that is because it gives you a boost early game for free, which as a Naga you're at your weakest. We have Potion Petition here. The thing that we need to remember is that in our version of the game that we're playing, 0.25, we still have food in it. So I need to be a little bit aware of the fact that as we're casting spells here, we're not going to get any corpses. So I can't go too crazy or we'll starve to death. Although we can always use Core Merchant at 800 gold and buy a food shop. So I don't know, we shouldn't actually die. But it does mean that what I've done here by picking Gozag is making sure that we're not a full-in blaster caster. That's pretty much impossible to do with no food. But yeah, we could still definitely play a hybrid. I've played many hybrids of Gozag before. And yeah, perfectly fine. Alright, so let's have a quick check at what we've got, because I don't really remember. We've got a Vamp Short Sword, it looks like, some more Venom weapons. We have an Artifact Hunting Sling, which is curious. I'm going to guess that we don't have any more Remove Curse, which is why we're also carrying a Glowing Robe, because it looks like I wasn't willing to put those on just yet. We've got a Berserk Rage Potion, 4 potions or something, which at this early in the game is likely to be curing. Let me see. So if I do /- I can look at all the things that are not yet recognized. Or actually, it's probably easier to do the opposite, which is just / things we do recognize. Yeah, we don't have curing yet. We've used Berserk Rage and Haste Potions, so this 4 is probably curing. Maybe if we're super lucky, it's Heal Wounds. Yeah, curing not as important for a Naga, because you resist poison already, but that's okay. And yeah, we just have to use all our tricks. We've got Sting, Ignite Poison, Mephitic Cloud, Poisonous Vapors, and 3 spell levels left. At 4 we could learn Ogrebs. Let's have a look just at our hunger for our spells. If I hit Shift I and then exclamation mark, it's going to show me hunger. Look, we can do Sting for free, so we won't starve, and Poisonous Vapors is also pretty low hunger, so that's good. Quick check of our spells before we get off and running. Okay. We're doing Stealth, it's +5, it's awesome. Some spellcasting, Transmutations, Poison Magic. Okay, fine. And we're not learning Fighting. I think I was, and then people said I should turn it off. Oh. Yep, alright, let's play. Uma says, sometimes you use the axe, and sometimes you use the shield. That's hybridization. I agree, that's actually true. I just hit Auto Explore. I don't know, we can do that I guess. That's a Bullfrog zombie. It's another one of those non-poison things. And I had number lock off. Let's turn that on before I start randomly casting spells that I'm not ready for. Okay, I was expecting one poisonous vapors to take that guy down. It didn't. Hey, spit poison costs hunger. Oh no. That's alright. Do I have a regular sling? I do. So, oh, that's a longsword though. That's fine. This guy is not going to follow me upstairs as a zombie. So as long as we're fighting him on the stair here, I'm not really afraid. What weapon do I have on A? Just a plain longsword. I guess I was doing that for free riposte, maybe. Probably rather than do that, we should make our vamp longsword our primary weapon and make the hunting sling on B. I guess why I haven't done that is because this hunting sling isn't identified either. It could also be cursed. Right? I don't remember. I don't know if it could be cursed. Does anyone remember? Axe is the best magic hybrid play. Hey Zorus, first stream you caught live. Cool. Happy to have you along. Luigi says, I was not aware of this. This is important news to me. Apparently in Trunk, you can now train any skill at any point in time, even if you don't have the thing. So for instance, the shield. So it says you can turn on all the skills from the start of the game if you want. Great news, Lychee. Thanks for that. A lot of people are saying spellcasting. Oh, alright, the skill level and spellcasting. Yeah. Spellcasting's the one. No, Dawn, apparently we've never recognized remove curse. So yeah, we're a while off having to, or being able to use that sling. I don't remember if the other one we had was okay to use or not. That's dangerous. I mean, it's not the most dangerous. So for instance, we could just wield this crystal hunting sling. We'd still have our spells. And I think we also have javelins. Yeah, so we'd still be able to throw javelins as well. And we'd still be able to spit. So we'd still have things. Maybe it's just worth... Yeah, and we have Gozag now. I'm rethinking this. I think it might be worth just wielding that crystal sling. It might give us a good mana-free, potentially very powerful ranged attack. If this is like, +9 sling of, +10 intelligence, and then that will get rid of all our hunger too. I'm going to do it. Not the end of the world if this is cursed. It is a +7 hunting sling of flaming, so obviously very strong. It gives us RF plus and extra stealth. So we're walking around with this wielded at all times. This makes us even more likely to sneak. This is amazing. It's also really strong. +7 of flaming. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of good damage. Even without any training. I mean, who trains slings early game anyway, or ever? Oh, there's Idjib with a wand of disintegration, and she's immediately seen us. Oh god. Alright, that's dangerous. Fortunately, as a Naga, we get to be tanky. So we have 57 hit points. We're not going to be blown up in a single go. Yeah, it might take 2 or 3. It wouldn't be 2, I think. It would probably be 3. But anyway, so... Fortunately, she only has 4 charges on it. But yeah, she's really dangerous here. So there are a couple of things I can do. If I have a look, Mephitic Cloud is a 10% chance to fail. That's pretty high. As in, there's a pretty high likelihood that we could use it. And she's in range for it. So here are the options. We confuse her. When she's confused, she's not going to use her wand. As we learnt against the Ogre, monsters in 0.25 will still chase you when they're confused. So she might walk after us, but I'm not so afraid of her attacks. She hits for 4 damage. I'm afraid of the wand. Other options, we have a polymorph wand. We could potentially polymorph her. It's got a 54% chance of working. If we polymorphed her into something, into an animal, she wouldn't be able to use the wand, she'd just drop it. Otherwise, if I were really afraid, we could potion petition, maybe get a haste or something. I think with disintegration, we don't need a panic potion. Whereas if she had, say, a wand of clouds or an ice blast, or something a little bit scarier, or an acid wand, say, I might be super panicking. I think probably Mephitic Chance has a really good chance to confuse her, Mephitic Cloud. So I'm going to throw that one out, I think. Am I? Yeah, probably. Mephitic's on F. And so I'm going to place it like this. Auto-targeter, well, it's because Idrib is right on the edge of the range. So auto-target, it's doing it smart anyway. But sometimes the Mephitic would place it. I can't even demonstrate it because it doesn't follow. Anyway, the point is, how we're placing it now would be the best placement anyway, because we're putting as much Mephitic Cloud between the enemy and us as we can. Because sometimes you might not confuse it on that first one, and you want it to continue walking towards you and have more chances to get confused. Yeah, let's try this. Got it. Alright, good. And at this point, let's hit her with the Poisonous Vapors, so that we're doing some damage over time. And I think probably our most damage and fastest damage is actually the Hunting Sling. So it's +7. It's pretty crazy. We're just going to hit her. Sling Bullets as well does more damage. Yep, okay. I think she's going to die here. She's nearly dead. She's still poisoned. So let's throw a Vapors on the Ant. Ants is... Nice, we got her. Ants are susceptible to poison. So if we just walk away, it should probably die. Yep, good. Our stealth goes to 6. That's nice. We now have 4 charges of Disintegration Wand. Man, I did not have time for a coffee this morning. I'm battling. Which is saying we can just clear our S branches with this sling. We actually could. It's really strong. Let's pick up this rune Scimitar. Again, this could be cursed, so I don't want to try it. Now that we have this really good +7 hunting sling, we lose something if we end up with a cursed weapon now. So yeah, let's try not to do that. Probably shouldn't be using sling bullets on regular enemies like that. I'm just going to quiver my stones. So I'm doing this by hitting parenthesis, as in shift 9 and 0. We can toggle through our quivered things. So we'll just use regular stones, and if we have a scary enemy, like Idrib, that we want to hit with the sling, I'll switch to sling bullets. Your sling bullets are more valuable, they do more damage. We just picked up 3 identify scrolls. Alright, that's pretty good. We're going to do our potions. Okay, 4 potions was flight. We got an invis. Imagine if I had assumed the curing that was curing in a tough fight, and then it was flight. And we're like, wah wah. You fly into the air, die. No. Air Force is trying to pressure me into 15 runes. No, I don't think this is a 15 rune Naga. What? Catcrawl says, your Dinas discussion last week inspired me to play Naga Venom Mage, but as an anti-Dinas Naga with 22 dodging, 0 armor, stabber of wound. What is wrong with you? That's pretty funny though. That's an ogre that's only 4 tiles near us. It hasn't seen us. If I'm gonna fight an ogre, it's still quite early. They're still quite dangerous. I want to be far away. I don't want to be that close. So I'd rather come, for instance, from up that direction, so we have more distance, or a different direction. Oh, that was Grinder down there. Right, I remember. We could probably fight Grinder now that we have Disintegration. It's only 4 charges, so I'm not running in, super in a hurry to do it. But in theory, we probably could fight Grinder now. And we had the sling as well. I think when we first came down, we basically had no way to hurt Grinder whatsoever. Here's a shop. Oh, that's a centaur. How do we fight a centaur? I really want to get to the shop though. It's a jewelry shop. Basically, anytime you see shops as a Gozad character, you're pretty stoked because you're gonna have way more gold than anyone else normally would. But I don't really want to fight a centaur at range, even with a +7 sling. It's quite dangerous. Maybe I'm wondering if over this side this connects, because if it does, we potentially could step around the corner and bring it to us. But I don't know. In melee range, we're doing what, a vamp short sword. It's not super strong either. I think just for the moment we'll ignore it, and we'll fight it later when we're a bit stronger. But we're really going well with the stealth now that we have this extra bonus stealth from the sling. It looks like we've also stopped training transmutations at some point. So our ignite poison's at 16. We didn't learn any fire. Okay, let's take fire to 2 as well. Yeah, that's all fine. Oh yeah, we're very hungry also. Oh no, we just got shafted 2 floors. Oh, that's unfair. That's super unfair. Damn it, devs. That's not what you want on your Naga. The nice thing is that the ogre is at max range to us. Man, we're in so much trouble. Being shafted to D7. At least we didn't land next to something that's gonna insta-kill us. What do we got? We got 1 teleportation scroll and some invis and stuff. Yeah, we got shafted for sure there. We don't have any magic mapping. Alright, so I really don't want to use Mephitic Cloud on this ogre, because that's going to be super loud. We might not have to do nab him for as long as we thought. Yeah, this might be a quick one. We might be in and out of this stream. Okay. Stab the ooze, Don saying. No, I'm not really worried about the ooze. The ooze only hits for 5 damage and we got 57. I'm worried about killing the ogre before it gets to us without having to use Mephitic that's loud. So, yeah. I mean, the ooze hits us for 5 damage a bunch of times while I kill the ogre. I don't really care. Just slither away with my amazing stealth, Kagalon says. I mean, I could do that. My problem is that because we've been shafted onto an unknown floor, running away doesn't necessarily help anything. Like, we can slither away, but then, you know, maybe there's something worse around this corner, so then I have to run back, and now there's an ogre here. Whereas I think because it's at max range, we get a good chance to kill it here. How much stealth do I have? I don't know. I'm not even going to try to say your name. We have 6 stealth skill. And if we want to look at the little stealth bar here, we have 5 of them. No, we don't. We have 4. I told you I'm struggling without coffee. Yeah, so that much. And Leechy says, my last good streak got shafted to death. A deep elf hunter into a pack of 3 orc priests and a wizard. Yeah, that one will get you. Batten, no magic mapping scrolls. And we've been shafted 2 floors, so we've got to get to 2 upstairs. But yeah, I think we're going to go for the ogre first. I'm going to go for poisonous vapors to get some damage over time on him. And then I think we just quiver our sling bullets and we just hit him with sling bullets. Oh yeah, this sling does so much damage. And we can do regular stones against the ooze. Yep, cool. Alright. So our landing didn't end up too bad. But yeah, we're now 2 floors down as a Naga. Yeah, in the unknown. So we're going to be taking this really slow. We're just looking for an upstair. We want to get straight back up if we can. An unknown scroll. This looks like it might be a shop here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, what's in our general store? A scroll of blinking. Alright, insta buy that. The scroll of blinking is an enormous find. That's basically like a lifeline. Other things here, although I don't think I'm going to buy them straight away. Maybe I should. We have one potion and one scroll. Yeah, we're in a pickle. I think buying that identify scroll might be worth it. I'm going to do the potion again. It's brilliance. Okay, that didn't help me so much, but it could have. Alright, so we just spent all our gold. So it means we've got to not go through all our food. Speaking of which, there's no point waiting. Once we get to hungry, I may as well eat, because it's not like we're ever going to get corpses. Don says, if you get shafted next to a sleeping enemy, you have to stab them. That's the law. Catch me, copper. Shaquille, terrible way to go, raped and stoned to death. I would love to make it off the floor and still have the blinking scroll. I'm thinking this is a really long straight wall, and also because we're Gozag, if you have a look at the minimap on the right, we're sensing some gold. That's what those tiles are. That's sort of suggesting to me that this wall we're seeing is the outside wall of the level. It's straight and long, and the level goes to our left. So I don't mind hugging this. It means that we're not going to meet a huge batch of enemies in the open. I mean, we still might. There's open to our left, but you know, we might be coming down and they're on both sides. So yeah, I'm going to stick to the outside. It's safer. That's a quokka. That one's not scary. And wow, this thing owns. Another ID. Let's do our scroll. It's amnesia. Okay, not so helpful. It could have been fear or something else that might have been beneficial. That's alright. Oh, this is the bottom corner of the map. Okay, no upset yet. I'm hearing a distant slurping noise. I thought that didn't happen anymore. So that suggests there are jellies walking around slurping items. I thought they got rid of item destruction by jellies, except for... Oh, doors! They can slurp doors. That must be what's happening. Okay, there's a jelly walking around destroying all our doors. I'm pretty sure unless you're playing... I've forgotten the slime god's name. Jiva. Yeah, Jiva. Unless you're playing Jiva, the slimes won't eat items anymore. Azurus asks, how viable is Acrobat plus long blades plus slow move speed? I mean, I don't know. I think I wouldn't love that. Don's saying I really ought to train the sling. Yeah, maybe, but we're not really in a hurry. It still just totally owns right now, and I'd still prefer to have my spells all usable. Like, I can imagine a situation where it might be Grinder or something, where we really need an Ignite Poison, and it's still only, it still has a high failure rate. Even our Mephitic Cloud at 9% chance to fail is still really scary if it's a do or die situation. So yeah, I think our current spell training is more important than the slings. And I'd probably even prefer to have more fighting skill than the slings, to be honest. But yeah, maybe at some point in the future. So let's stick around these doors. If we were saying to the right was the edge of the map, although it doesn't look like it was. A jelly, there it is. Fire magic goes to 1. It's good. There's a war axe. We've already got a war axe, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to stick around doors. Here's a book. It's another ogre with a giant spiked club. Can we see him from here? We can. Okay, so we stealthed away to max distance. We killed the other guy pretty easily. I think we can go again. It's gonna give us more experience, and we're gonna get a book. So I started out with the vape, and then the sling bullets. Let's go. Oh god, they're all missing this time. No, it's all good. Nice. Takes us to level 8. We feel more agile. Unfortunately, we didn't get more AC out of that one. That's alright. Our hit points have gone up to 64. And once we make it to, I think it's 13 or 14, but probably 13, we get to constrict stuff. I mean, that's a while off, but that makes our Naga a lot stronger too. Alright, we got the spells Foxfire, Conjure Flame, Inner Flame, Sticky Flame, and Fireball to our library. I really love the idea of Sticky Flame for things that get into melee range with us and things that don't care about poison. Although Sticky Flame works best kiting stuff, and we can't really kite, so maybe I don't love that spell. Can we just cast Foxfire? Is there any point? I feel like our Sling's just more powerful. A better Foxfire anyway. I think we maybe don't even bother with these spells. Conjure Flame maybe? It's so slow now. What do people think? Do I bother with Conjure Flame? I think I'm definitely not bothering with Foxfire because the Sling's just better. And I don't want to go towards Fireball. That's a lot of training and we don't have any food anymore. Usually I'd be really excited by Sticky Flame, but yeah, not so exciting on a Naga. The thing that I'm thinking maybe about Conjure Flame is that because we're slow, it gives us a way to block off hallways and just escape from monsters. Slimes are adorable, am I right? You're right, they are adorable. I can double cast Conjure Flame on myself and then move off. Yeah, that's a way to get space from things. It lets enemies only have one. Conjure Flame is great if I'm a low energy player. Just a bad enough spellcasting. Inner Flame is good now. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll wait and see. I don't know. I think Conjure Flame maybe could be useful. I'm going to put it in my spell list of things to learn, but maybe I'm not going to jump on it straight away. Oh man, we did get shafted 2 floors to D7. It might actually be worth just having Conjure Flame in my spell list. I can see it saving us potentially. Like say we meet something really fast like a Wyvern where we use the blink spell and that still is not going to actually get us away. We blink away and then we Conjure Flame it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to learn it now. It's only because we got shafted, otherwise I'd totally wait. So now it's in my library. We'll see. Azura says I honestly hate Conjure Flame now. Yeah, I don't love it either. But yeah, I can just imagine it saving us. I still think it's probably an overall pretty good spell for a Naga, even if it's really slow. Oh yeah, see that's a Wyvern zombie. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about. Let's stay as far away from that as possible. We probably could fight it without disintegration and sling, but I'd rather not. There was a locked up shop there. That might mean there's a real shop there. Hard to say. There are some little, what am I gonna call it? It is a vault, I guess. There are shop vaults where it has a couple of closed up ones and one that's open. So it might be that. I think it's kind of rare just in the middle of the dungeon to find one locked up shop. So maybe I do ultimately want to go over towards there, but yeah, not right now. Oh no. I found an amulet somewhere. Where's the amulet? I guess the... Yeah, okay. So the Orc Warrior is standing on the amulet. Odds of being insta-confused. 27%. Alright. What if we meet Harold? Yeah, if we meet Harold, we probably just die. I don't know. That would be pretty bad. Azor says, Wyvern Zombie sounds like easy play for a preemptive Mephitic Cloud plus Ignite Poison play. Yeah, I really, if I can help it, while we've been shafted 2 floors, I really don't want to use Mephitic Cloud. It's really loud. I'm hoping we're not going to have to use it on the Orc Warrior here. Did the wizard yell? The wizard shouted. Okay, so we're probably almost certainly... the warrior's going to notice us. Well, we might be about to use Mephitic Cloud anyway. Damn it. The wizard's going to block us from the warrior. Oh man, if we make a lot of noise, we might attract the wyvern to us too. If I have to disintegrate the warrior, it's a 65% chance. It's pretty high. So maybe I can just go for the greed play and not use our Mephitic Cloud here. I'm going to do that. I need to kill the wizard as quickly as possible, which maybe is just sling him to death. Oh man. The Orc Warrior got distracted by gold. Alright, maybe he didn't even see us. What has this guy got? He's got a -3 hand axe. Okay, well I'm not afraid of you. Wow, okay. So the warrior didn't see us. That's great. So it's now, we're going to get him at max range. Here's another wizard. There's the warrior. We got max range. Do I just fight him? I think we do. So I'm going to Poisonous Vapors him. That we failed at 3% chance to fail. Oh, that feels bad. Damn it. Our sling did no damage. Alright. Oh, the sling. Oh, I thought it hit the wizard behind it. Didn't. Alright. Well, we've used 3 turns here. We failed a Vapors. One Slingbot hit him and did no damage, and the other missed. So, I think at this point, I can still be greedy with the Disintegration Wand. But I think, ooh. Yeah, I just remembered, the monsters still chase you with Mephitic Cloud now, right? So he can still walk after us and kill us. Damn it. Is it time for the Blink Scroll Air Force us? No, it's definitely not. This sling still does a lot of damage, and we've got 4 disintegration charges, plus potentially polymorph. No, we're not blinking scroll. We can definitely fight him. And remember as well that we have 64 health hit points. So, I mean, we can take a couple of shots. We're not going to get insta-killed. Yeah, and I can still always Mephitic Cloud Ignite Poison. There's a teleport trap near me for desperate plays. Yeah, that's a long way to walk. As a Naga, you're super slow. That's just, unless something's right behind you or a couple of spaces away, you're not getting to it. It's just not going to happen. But thank you. Air Force says give it a couple of turns for the Blink Scroll. Alright. Okay, well, I think I'm going to try Mephitic Ignite Poison. So hopefully the Mephitic confuses him, and then I Ignite Poison it into a Flame Cloud, and then he's just going to die to fire. That's the plan anyway. So this is an example of the auto-targeter doing this poorly. It's centering the spell on the warrior, but actually I want to move it like this, so that there's as much cloud between him and us as possible. Alright, we got him. Let's turn this into a big giant fire party. Okay, cool. So he's in the fire. I maybe should have thrown another Mephitic Cloud between us to get in there, but that's okay. I guess. So I can't use Poisonous Vapors right now because he's already standing in a cloud. I'm trying to think, what's the best play? I can Poison Sphere, I can step away, or I can just hit him with the sling. Maybe I'll just hit him with the sling. Now I can do a Poisonous Vapors. Alright, we got him. Yeah, I think... Okay, that worked out well. We got lucky with him this time. Unlike the Ogre that we confused earlier in the first stream, where he just ran at us. This Orc Warrior is just stumbling around away from us. Alright, yep. Alright, he's gone down. Reached level 2, which was our target for fire magic. We made a lot of noise here, so as much as I'm tempted to run in and start grabbing these items, I want to run away. Just so we can rest up, get our magic points back before anything comes to investigate. Okay, I think we're good. The Wyvern zombie didn't come. Alright, that's good. So fire magic, we stopped training. Conjure Flame is only at 17% though, that's not so good. The thing is that training Conjuration also helps lower our Mephitic. So maybe what I'll do here is I'll train Conjurations to 4, and I'll train Fire Magic to 3, and we'll see what that does. And then yeah, Poison Magic at 8 is probably fine to turn off. Is it? I'm looking at the spell power. Our Poison's spell, Vapor's spell power is still pretty low. So maybe we'll keep training more of it. We got a +3 aptitude, it's really, really strong. Just sting a bit. Memorize Olgrebs, Lychee says. I can't. I only have 3 spell levels. But yeah, it probably is something I should learn. Like for instance, coming across packs of a lot of enemies could be useful there. I don't want to use it as much as I would probably otherwise, normally on a Naga Venom Mage, just because we don't have any food. Oh man, the game lagged for a second there. I thought I was getting a force more to tell me I'd been shafted again. I think I would have cried. Here's another potion. Alright, are there any amulets that totally own me now? Inaccuracy wouldn't be great. Because our sling would stop working. But, I mean, Poison's Vapors would still work. No, I think Inaccuracy would really hurt. And here's a shiny ringmail that again we're not going to try because it would lower all our, or it would raise all our spell failure rates, and potentially we can't get it off. So yeah, I'd really love a remove curse or a couple of them. We have a lot of things to try here. A couple of armors, an amulet, some weapons. Person whose name I can't say asks, is leaving gold on the ground for distraction a real strategy? No. I thought it was, but no, it actually isn't, as it turns out. So, they're not really being distracted by the gold on the ground. What they're being distracted by is you. So the way that it's being coded with Gozag is when you kill an enemy with Gozag, you get a little aura where it's on your character, and that's what's distracting them. It's not the gold itself. So yeah, if you're not killing anything, having gold on the ground is not going to do anything because it's actually the aura on you that comes from killing. It's not the gold as such. Yeah, I remember when I was playing Ziggy Gold Dust and I was talking about that, and I was talking about it for a very long time, and then eventually someone explained to me that's not how it works, Ultra. Still no upstairs. Looks like we're going to do all of D7 before we get back to D5. Another potion, so we have 2 unknown potions now. Still quite scary not having any curing. So anything with confuse like a wizard could be very dangerous to us. So I'm seeing here it's a skeleton on the floor. I immediately recognize this as an ogre vault. So there's going to be a little campfire in the middle and then an ogre. I don't mind walking into this. Well, I don't want to end up next to him. Yeah, that's fine. Because I know I can Mephitic him and then he'll probably stumble into the fire cloud maybe. Or another thing I could do, maybe this might be smarter, is stand down here and yell. And then I can preemptively throw the Mephitic out. I've walked down quite a long hallway, so I'm not worried making noise down here. I'm not worried about alerting anything back up there. So it's really only the ogre that I'm worried about. Is he coming? Oh, he's right there. Okay, he's being confused. How do you do that? He just random energied through the cloud, I guess. Alright, that's okay. Cool. And the other thing about this room is you always get throwing nets in there. So yeah, having some throwing nets gives us another little potential escape. Yeah, cool. I'm just thinking about short blades for stabbing. It's fine. All the stealth we're training lets us stab too. I still, if I can help it, I don't want to fight the wyvern. Although there might be a shop there. I'm just going to head the other way. Hey Baron. A couple others in there. Hey Logan. Azorus is saying harm was moved to scarves. Yep, so you don't have to worry about harm amulets anymore. And as Gozag, we don't care about faith amulets. They do literally nothing. You don't have piety as Gozag. Oh, we found an artifact robe. Man, there are a lot of things I want to try that we don't have remove curse for. We also found the temple. Not that we want to leave Gozag, but yeah, that's the temple. Oh, a phantom. It's okay, we can kill it with sling. Phantom would be one of those enemies that a Naga Venom Mage would struggle with in the early game, because it doesn't care about poison. Okay, so an ornate robe, and we have here an identify scroll. I feel like there's a chance that, like this sling, the ornate robe could just totally change our game. So I feel like I'm willing to identify it just to find out if this is, has a bunch of really great stuff on it for us. And that way we don't have to risk putting it on and not having remove curse. So yeah, let's ID it. Yeah, I feel like an artifact robe has a... Oh man, there are a few different things here. The amulet has a really good chance to change our game too. The amulet could be extra regen, could be reflection, could be acrobat. All those things would really help us. But it's an ornate robe. Hey Rox. My pleasure. She says, imagine having a nap by the fireplace after lunch. Some dude just slithers up to your place, starts shouting and kills you to take your blanket. Well, we don't have to imagine it. Shaquille's already giving new tournament names. Everything will be okay. I like those. Can you remember those, Shaquille? Lacking in elf confidence. Some good team name ideas. Your team name MVP, Shaquille. But yeah, comment those on the video or something so I can find them later. Okay. I think we're gonna do the robe then. Although maybe the amulet could be the better play. As in, I think the robe has the potential to be more impactful, but the amulet on average would be better for us. But yeah, we're going big. Going big or going home. +2 robe of random slow on it. R poison, RN, strength +6. Well, that's a no. You might be like, random slow? You're already Naga. You don't care if you're slowed. But no. The random slow slows everything. So your spellcasting, your attacks, everything. So yeah, no, that's not good. Definitely don't want to be getting the random slow. So yeah, that's an unusable item, unfortunately. I see there's a haste potion up the top. Just for Lols, we're gonna check out the temple. Okay, I don't really care. It wasn't an interesting one. Alright, we got a haste, that's good. That's another potential lifesaver. I really was tempted by that gold, but I think we're just heading for the upstairs that we found here. And another one over there. Alright, that's good. So we're up to D6. Only one more floor to go to get us to D7. I wonder if I should just check the other upstairs over here. Maybe this will show us something else. No, not really. They were both right next to each other. Okay. Very well. Yeah, okay. Very well. Alright, same thing. We're just trying to get off D6. We should be on D5. The floor looks like it's stretching up. So I think I'm happy to head down. Hoping that that's the edge of the level. And then hopefully meeting fewer enemies. Shaquille's going to save them in a notepad. Alright, thank you. If the robe is minus cost, it will change my game, Baron says. Definitely would have. Although I don't think we would have been able to wear a minus cost robe at this stage. Our spells are too valuable. It's not finding anything. I noticed we opened that door, it made a noise. Used to never notice that stuff, but now that they have a soundbar, you do. Just randomly goes yellow. An adder, that's fine. Hey, upstairs. We did it. Alright. Thank you, devs. We made it off D5. Here's a scarf. Are they harm scarves now? Wait, harm doesn't drain you anymore, right? It's just because it's on things like scarves. It just means you can't easily take it on and off during combat. Hey, Cockatiel. Leechy says this is your least favorite level generation layout. This one where you have all the branches, crazy branches going everywhere. I think it's pretty good for a stealthy character though, because it's easy to just walk up a branch and be like, don't want to do that one, let's try a different branch. Yeah, so let's try that scarf. I guess in theory it could be cursed and harm, but having a harm scarf that doesn't drain us, I feel like maybe isn't actually that bad. Because our sling will do more damage from distance. What's repel missile scarf? Alright, perfectly fine. Makes us more survivable. I'm happy with that. Are scarves ever cursed on us? Yeah, as far as I'm aware. Why wouldn't they be? Is there some special property about scarves that makes them never cursed that I'm not aware of? Oh, your least favorite is the D6 one with all the dead ends. Oh, I see, with all the doors everywhere. Yeah, okay, I get that. Oh no, I forgot Howler Monkey is like one of the worst enemies we can fight because it's loud. Let's back up. Yeah, man. Oh, that was, I forgot. I was just like, Howler Monkey, that's a trivial enemy. I'll just fight it. Okay, cool. We found some food. It's valuable for us. We're at 15 rations, so we already have plenty. Man, look at all these zombies and skeletons on this floor. There's Edmund. He did not see us, and another ogre. See all these enemies wandering around. I'm just hoping the ogre doesn't see us. I don't want to have to mephitic him with Edmund walking around. He's over here. He's max range. I think we can just kill him. Let's use our sling bullets. Yeah, we will. Man, it's a powerful sling. Hound. Yep. This is all the Howler Monkey. Woke everything up. Everything's wandering around now. Edmund we can fight. I just would like to fight him alone if we're going to be fighting him. So where is Grinder? Down that way. That ogre was probably this one. Where's Edmund? It's got a Holy Wrath Flail. That doesn't scare me too much. I may as well try to get some extra space while he hasn't noticed me. Or not. This might end up making it worse because he's standing around this corner. Azura says most of this floor is explored, so the Howler Monkey isn't so scary. No, it definitely is. Because even if it's not attracting enemies to me, it's waking things up. Like you saw there, Edmund and the Ogre were both running around at the same time. If rather than just being asleep. We know the Ogre was asleep. So yeah, just because they're wandering now, we could have met both of them at the same time, and then it would have been much scarier. Cockatiel asks, why does no one wear shirts in this game? Kagalon says, the game is great based on medieval times, so shirts aren't invented yet. I don't know why, I just love that answer. That's pretty funny. Kizyup's telling us to throw stones because it makes a noise where it lands. Oh, I'm shooting a stone. There you go. I feel like that's probably not going to work to alert him. Oh, maybe it did. There you go, maybe you were right. Edmund grinds his teeth, then sighs. Okay, we're going to poison him a bit. And then I guess shoot some sling bullets at him. Yeah. This is not good. We are shooting those pretty slowly at 1.2. So he doesn't hit for a huge amount of damage, only 6 plus the flail. So maybe, no, I'm probably okay still just fighting him. But the thing I got to remember here is that because we're shooting slings at 1.2, he could always hit us twice in one of our moves. But yeah, there he goes. We got him with the sling. And the other thing I could have done there is if we were starting to die and he was quite poisoned, is I could have always ignited poison to kill him immediately. See, I wasn't too afraid. There's a plain scale mail. It's kind of meh. I guess I'll pick up the Flail of Holy Wrath. No, there's no point. The sling's just better. We got a random ring here. Which again, we still don't have Remove Curse, so we can't try. There's other stuff. Alright, Leechy's going to bed. Good night. Remember to train Conjuration and Transmutations for when I find Irradiate. Man. I wish I could... oh, near starving. Every time I get a Force net more now, I keep thinking I've been shafted again. But I wish I could remember how Dinas says Irradiate. I can't even begin to say it. It's some some horrific rendition of it. Oh my god, I was joking, but apparently I'm not. Oh, devs, why? Looks like we're going back to D7, boys. Alright, well that sucks. Where are you from, Cockatiel? Apollo says, I definitely had the advantage against Edmund because he was just flailing around. Ba-dum. Very clever. Alright, we got shafted. The good thing about not finding an upstair quickly on D7 before is that we did a lot of the floor. So I guess being shafted here isn't as scary as it was the first time. But man, devs, what are you doing to me? Leave me alone. I don't want to do D7 yet. Here's that centaur. I feel like we're a bit stronger now. So our fire magic turned off again. It's at 11% for Conjure Flame and our conjurations. Am I going to train another level of fire magic just for Conjure Flame? I probably should. it's 0 aptitude. Taking it from 3 to 4 doesn't cost that much, but our air magic's only at 3. Maybe I'll leave it here. So how's my Phytic? It's at 5%. That's okay. Yeah, let's train some fighting. I'm gonna turn fighting on, and maybe we're gonna focus stealth because of this stealth thing we have, and a +5 stealth aptitude. It's really good. The devs have answered my press. Repelling missiles. Oh, right, yeah, we have repel missiles now. Yeah, you're right. So actually this centaur fight is way less scary than it was just before. Yeah, okay, we're repelling missiles. So yeah. No, we can definitely fight him in a ranged battle then. Cool. We got a bunch of experience out of that apparently. We got spellcasting to 5, poison to 8. We reached level 9. And we can pick... oh, this is hard. What did I pick before? I think we're picking int here. So I like strength, because it lets you wear heavier armor. But because I picked Gozag, which means we have no food in our game, I feel like having more intelligence might be more valuable, because intelligence lowers spell hunger. So yeah, int it is. And our skin feels tougher. So we got an extra AC out of that level up, so that was a good one. And we're closer to being able to constrict stuff. Let's look at the shop. So it's a jewelry shop. We've got amulets of regeneration, protection from firing. We've got protection from fire on our good sling already. There's a ring of ice. There's wizardry. Yeah, the amulet of faith does nothing. So that's not an extremely exciting jewelry shop. There are no artifacts in here, but you know, maybe the regen amulet could come in useful. We'll see. Oh man, it happened again. I thought I got shafted. I got to force more for the shop. Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's look at our training. Baron's saying Naga benefits less from heavier armor. That's true. He was giving more silly names. The Elvish Presley featuring the orc chops. You have a talent for this. For crawl puns. It's good. Another name that I don't know how to say. Tamoyan Moli. It looks like it's maybe Scottish or Welsh or Gaelic or something. Somewhere up in that part of the world. Says the sling is sweet. Why not train it? Because it's super sweet even without training, and because I was really trying to get our spells online. But we're about to look at our training again now, so yeah, I might make that decision. Kagalon's saying, I believe FDS is the way to go as hybrid, so as in Fire Dragon scales. The heaviest armor possible is the Dinas way. Yep. Yep. What I like Fire Dragon scales just generally. So, yeah, on my mages. So yeah, I'd definitely be up for that. We'll have to see how we go. But yeah, okay. So our training. I'm focusing stealth right now, and we turn fighting on for more hit points. Not going to train dodging or armor. So yeah, do I want to train more spellcasting, lower our spell hungers, get some more levels? Speaking of which, we can learn Ogrebs. Oops, trying to set a macro for it. Alright, so we have Ogrebs. We could train more poison, but we're probably okay with poison. It would increase our spell powers on the poison, but maybe not. So maybe we could start training the sling now. It does own pretty hard. Yeah. I think it might be a good idea to train the sling, even if we don't have to train it to Mindalay, which is at 12. We could just train it a bit just to drop it to 1.0, so we're not shooting things slowly. So yeah, why not? Let's train a bit of slings. Let's do 4 and then assess. And I think I will train a little bit more spellcasting. Maybe up towards 8. We're not in a hurry. I'm going to focus the slings. Yeah, and our spells are probably okay for now. Mephitic Cloud 4%. Yeah, I mean, it's all okay. Not the greatest, but it's okay. And where are all the remove curse scrolls? Oh, that's the sting macro. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Another amnesia. Here's Crazy Youth. He sometimes has magical cloaks. He just has a +2 cloak. So we could have, at the moment we've got a Scarf of Repel Missiles. We could have a +2 cloak, which would give us 3 extra AC. That might be worth it. I feel like just generally in the early game like this, where we only have 4 AC total, having an extra 3 AC is probably more valuable than repelling missiles. And Stone is saying, Nagas get full AC bonus from enchantment on armor, and heavy armor allows for higher enchantment. Yep, that's right. Azura says, isn't training fighting like half training slings? Not really. Fighting does change your damage on weapons, but it's not even close to training the actual weapon itself. So do we want to go kill Youth? Oh no, he woke up. Okay, no I don't. Yeah, if I open the door now, he'll step out and attack us. Okay, I'll just exclude that for the moment. If he stayed asleep such that I could open the door and then we could mephitic him from range, that fight might have been alright, but if he's standing right at the door like this, I don't want to do it. Or not yet, anyway. One hit of a Chaos Weapon can send us to Abyss and our game could be over. Right, yeah, we can fight Grinder now. We've got 70 hit points. We have the really good Sling. We have Disintegration. We absolutely can just fight Grinder. Oh, look at that. The Sling just owns her. Or not. She can paralyze me, so I have to be a little bit careful there that I don't get too cocky. I have enough gold for the Amulet of Regen. I'm gonna hold on to my gold. Gold's really valuable with Gozag. We're already carrying an amulet. Maybe the one we've already got is regen and we just don't know it yet. Alright, on to D6. For real this time. Garrulous Monolith says use of pushover. I mean, kind of, but he can just straight up kill you. Here's 4 Curare darts. That's really useful. And an unknown scroll. I'm going to step on the stairs in case it's noise, but this might be our first remove curse. I'm not going to put things on. Oh, maybe I should. No, I'm not. We're going to need 2 of them. It was enchant armor anyway. Alright, decisions. We could have a plain +1 robe that we know we can wear. Or I could just enchant up one of these other shiny armors and just hope it's really good. I'm gonna go. Oh, am I gonna go greedy? We're playing a Naga in the early game. Yeah, no, the safe play is just take a free AC. I was really tempted to put it on the ringmail though. I wonder paralysis is good. I'm quite tempted now with having 9 paralysis charges to train some evocation skill. We'll see. Hey, remove curse. Why do I know it? I don't know, but we know it. So that's good. It means we can try everything now. Alright, sweet. So there you go. It was the Amulet of Inaccuracy, so I'm glad we didn't put that one on. Ring of Magical Power is nice. Not the greatest, but you know, more magic points is not usually bad. We have a Rune Scimitar that's Vorpal. That's kind of meh. Although we can drop the plain longsword. Armors. Let's try the robe first. +1 robe of positive energy. better than a +1 robe. Let's try the shiny ringmail. +0 ringmail of magic resistance. Oh, I'd love this. I'd love to have magic resistance. Makes our spells worse though. 5 AC. See, it doesn't even really give us extra. We have the same amount of AC in this robe, but we have 2 extra evasion, and our spells are all castable. Yeah, so I think, as much as I really want to have the extra MR, this early stage in the dungeon, we probably don't need it. I say that, we still don't have curing though. I'm gonna go with the robe for the moment. But man, I really wish I had put that enchant armor on the magic resistance ringmail now. It's fine, we didn't know. And that's it for things. Okay, so remove curse. Svenkinson says no blink. As in, I have a scroll of blinking. We don't have the blinking spell, if that's what you mean. Yeah. So there's a comment there about how, the best benefit of training a weapon is increasing the speed. And yeah. The comment is correct that fighting does not increase the weapon speed. I'm near starving. That's not right. Let's eat. Okay, I didn't pay attention. Also, we should test that hatch up. Might help us on our ore run. Alright, we've done all of D6. We're back to D7 for real as well. There's a lot of wizards, a lot of orcs. This is a perfect time for ogrebs, where we can just poison everything on our screen and then they're all just gonna die. Great. That is a falchion of electrocution. Oh, that's a really good hand weapon. That's better than the vampiric short sword. Just as a no skill thing, if we're gonna be meleeing things, I mean we're probably not, but even just if we want free riposte, getting free electric riposte is pretty strong. But yeah, I think even in melee we'd be using the hunting sling. I didn't drop the vamp sword. Yeah, good, because we can still stab stuff with it. Get this ID scroll. 2 of them, that's good. Potion of stabbing, meh. And a mutation potion. Still no curing in our game. Let's drop the plain hunting sling. I'm still carrying that around apparently. Zero says, hence me saying half training. Yeah, but it's not even half training. It's more like not even a quarter training. It's just like minuscule amounts of training. Cockatiel says, I talk about work a lot. What do I do? I'm an engineer. Eric asks, how do you remove auto pickup on specific items? Yeah, it's \, or another thing you can do is when you drop it, so you press the D menu, if you then press \, you'll see at the top it says drop and turn off auto pickup for. So you'll drop it and then you won't pick up those things anymore. That's also pretty handy dandy. I only learnt about that one pretty recently, but I think it's been a thing for a long time. Alright, another remove curse, cool. Iguana, that's fine. That's not real scary. Oh yeah, I keep meaning to try to look at how quickly we're shooting the sling and then I forget. 1.1. It's still not 1.0. Alright, cool. It's just the wyvern skeleton, which means, yeah, that was just a shop that was boarded up, and that was it. Yeah, so what was the suggestion? If I do the mephitic cloud and then I turn it on fire. There we go. We heard it a little bit. It's alright, our sling's strong. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, you can see it. It still messed us up a little bit. It's a scary enemy. Alright, D7 done. It feels like we're going really fast, but it's just because we did most of D6 and 7 earlier. That's a Fetus Altar. Oh, boots. I got excited, but we can't wear boots. That's an Ice Beast. We'll own him pretty quickly. We have a Hunting Sling of Flame. Or not. Or just not. Apparently not. How does our Hunting Sling, +7 Hunting Sling of Flaming do no damage to an Ice Beast? I don't understand that one. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble here actually. Can I just paralyze him? 46% chance. Let's try that. Alright, good. Man, what the hell happened there? That's real surprising. We nearly just died to an Ice Beast with a Flaming Sling. More amnesia. This ogre hasn't seen us. I'd still prefer to be able to be fighting him from distance. Let's back up. That's Psyche with a Dagger of Distortion. This might be a really good time to Ograbs her. Because we're going to get the Orcs as well. And then maybe... she's pretty fragile. So I might just be able to blow her up here with an Ignite Poison. Yep, cool. Sweet. Let's back up in case the Ogre's coming. Okay, good. Yeah, Psyche is fast. And then she often has Chaos or Distortion daggers, so she's quite dangerous. Oh, why did I walk like that? That was dumb walking. I was trying to stay away from that ogre, and then I auto-explored over here. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Okay, let's Mephitic. Alright, we got him, that's fine. We've got a kobold pack. So this is gonna re-arm us with stones. This is okay. I got scared of the centaur, but we're still wearing the repel missiles sling, so we're okay. Cool. Okay, well, it had more curare. Yeah, we got... Oh, and a Dagger of Elec? Oh, wow, we just found a Naga Barding. PogChamp. These are super rare. To find a Naga Barding just on the dungeon on D8 when you're playing a Naga is unheard of. That's amazing. Mean Team says, Poison Vapor Spell also makes a cloud you can ignite. Yeah, good point, thank you. It's usually a pretty quick cloud, but yeah, you're right, if it hangs around, you can ignite that too. That's a good tip. The Ice Beast was nomming the burning rocks and being fueled by it. Seems like it. Don Don says, Poison Vapor changed. You used to be able to cast it on a poison immune enemy to try for the cloud. You can't anymore. No, I don't think you ever could. It never let you cast it on an enemy. It would always just say, but it will do nothing. Because I remember this was a tournament game. I don't think it was on video. I was playing a Feelid of some kind. And I was trying to wake up Ghost Moss. Well, anyway, I was trying to wake up some poison enemy in Spider's Nest without having to walk all the way up to it. And the only thing because you can't throw stuff as a Feelid, so it's like my only range thing I could get it with was Poisonous Vapors. I just wanted to make the cloud on it so it would wake up and chase me. But yeah, it would never let me, so I know it's never let you. Yeah, let's put this on. This is super exciting. This is usually this is a huge boon when you find it, and you find it later on. But this has a base armor rating of 4. You get -2 evasion, but who cares about that? And you can enchant it to 4, so this makes you a lot tankier. I can't believe we found this just really early. We're going from 5 AC, 10 evasion, to 9 and 8. That's amazing. Just to find a Naga Barding on a Naga game, it doesn't happen. Logan says, I've literally never seen it. Yeah, I'm speechless right now. You bet it's a bug because they removed Centaur. Oh god, Gastronaut has not seen us. Okay, yeah. Okay. The hat seen visible is useless to us. Yeah, we absolutely can't fight Gastronaut. He does a lot of damage. Is he faster than us? I don't actually know. Maybe he's not that bad if we can just walk away from him. He's speed 5. I think we're at... I don't think we're slower than that. We move at 1.4. We're slightly faster than him, I think. So maybe we could fight him, but he's still... We're fighting him early D8. I don't want to fight him yet. His airstrikes max damage can do 50. So yeah. He can also slow you. So he's not someone I want to mess with. Although we do have Curare. Curare would do a number on him. It would slow him as well. There's our target for 4 on slings. I think we just keep going. I think this sling is going to carry us through this portion of the game. Let's start training it towards 12, which is the Mindalay. Hats have 0 AC. That's right. He can sprint though. Kaiser says yes, he can sprint. And he can also slow you. So it is a bit scary when you don't have any MR. Kat says, what about empty tiles? Yeah, I think you can put it on empty tiles. The Poisonous Vapors Cloud. You just can't put it on a poison enemy. This is a white pack. We can fight them now, but this is the sort of pack that will kill your Naga Venom Mage if you meet it on D5. I've only got 29 sling bullets. We're probably fine just with the rocks, the stones. That is a... What sort of war axe is that? Reach level 10. Spellcasting goes to 6. That's fine. There's a lot of whites. It feels like that was 2 different white packs at once. Oh, there's Maggie. Okay, Maggie is a new unique in 0.25. Her deal is that I think she's the younger sister of Marjorie. She's wearing a Swamp Dragon scale, so we can't poison her. Okay, good to know. That's a really good pickup for us though. That's a fairly light armor that gives good protection. Yeah, so she can either have a Fire Dragon scales or Swamp Dragon scales. And I think if you get one of Maggie or Marjorie in the game, you won't get the other. So we've got Maggie. The fact that she can't be poisoned makes this a lot harder. She has really dangerous fire spells is her thing. So she has Bolt of Fire, and apparently she can mesmerize you. Okay, so what do? I'm thinking if we make some fire clouds. The problem is she can just stand behind the fire clouds and Bolt of Fire us. I haven't fought her much because she's new in 0.25, so I don't know what her MR is like if we want to try to use wands on her. But I'm thinking, yeah, we'll throw out the Mephitic so we can make some fire clouds. And maybe just leave. Oh, hang on. Mesmerize and fire clouds is a bad idea because she can mesmerize us into our own fire clouds. That would be funny. She's young Marjorie. Oh, it's deep lore. Okay. That's why you never get 2 in the same game. I see. So what, did Marjorie grow up and change her name? Oh, I guess Maggie could just be nickname for Marjorie. Okay. This is one awful auto explore. Yeah, it is. This is me being lazy in auto exploring, but yeah, it's basically the worst that can possibly happen, where we've gone around a circle that if we want to get back to the known, we have to go all the way back around again. So Maggie might have lost us because of our stealth. So yeah, we can just run from her. Maybe we can avoid her. So we got Gastronaut and Maggie on this floor. Both of those are quite dangerous. So I think maybe what we can do is just leave the floor. We've done most of it. And we can come back later when we're a bit stronger. Yaks. Don't use sling bullets on yaks, that's a waste. This is a good time for Ogrebs, which we then failed. That's bad. Yeah, we can take one more out with us. Cool. I mean, we only have 9 AC, but we've got 86 hit points at max, so we can kind of, stand melee for a bit with things like yaks. Without being too afraid. I kind of don't want to go down there right now, though, because we're going to meet 2 of them that are probably going to surround us. That downstairs near the Gastronaut, this one we can maybe get to. Maybe. Yeah, Gastronaut's still asleep. That's fine. Cool. Eric asks, will I make it through Zot? Yes, I believe. You will. You definitely will. Wanafon says, I know a guy who changed his name 5 times in his life. Started at Robbie, then Rob, then Robert, Bob, finally Bobby. Those are all just nicknames for Robert. So he was like officially changing it to the nicknames. These wolves that we're seeing here probably are from Grum. Grum usually spawns with a pack of wolves. Here's an ice beast. Last time we almost died. This one just died in 2 shots. That was weird. Yeah, there's Grum. Oh, with a Wonder Paralysis. Okay, well that's real scary. I wonder, we got a whole bunch of things on our screen, and we have good poison AoE. I wonder if we can just kill all this stuff so that we can get Grum without having to be potentially paralyzed. Can poisonous vapor seem to. Alright, let's have a go at Ignite Poison, and that should kill a lot of the stuff on our screen. Yep, cool. Did I get Grum? I did get Grum. Okay, perfect. That worked way better than expected. There you go. All these people telling me about Ignite Poison. All this time you were right. Cool. We get a blinking scroll for our troubles. What was there? He just had a +1 glade. Pretty mediocre. Oh, Eric's going into Zot for the first time ever. Good luck. Yeah, don't panic. Take it slow. Remember, you got this far doing what you're doing, so just keep doing that. Don't panic. Are you playing online? Hey, and Johnny. Yeah, I'm keeping well. How about you? Man, Auto Explorer wanted to do everything but get the blink scroll. Oh, stay up. It's because we skipped some of the floor on D8. Let's go have a look. Yeah, Ogrebs owns packs of orcs. Costs us hunger though. Let's have a look. How much hunger? No, Ogrebs does 4 points of hunger. Maybe we need more spellcasting. It's fine. These look like lair entrance enemies as well. Yeah, they kind of do. So our lair could be on this floor, somewhere between D8 and D11. Let's check out this bit of D8. Okay, just hoping we didn't come up right next to Gastronok. It was okay. Oh, that's where Maggie was. Yeah, okay, I don't want to be around here. We have a Ruined Scale Mail. We have a Ghost Fort. It's a Minotaur Hunter of Gozag that hits for 29 damage plus a weapon of freezing, so we are not messing with that guy. Why do I keep failing Ogrebs? Maybe we need some more poison magic. We're at a +3 aptitude. I'll take it up to 10. Yeah, I'm very behind on trunk changes. All my games of the month have been in the stable releases, but yeah. No, there are definitely some good chunk changes that I'm excited to try though. There's a new species, at least one new background with Delver, some other things, no food. Imagine having to eat food, exactly, imagine having to eat food because you picked Gozag on a Venom Mage. Oh, spellcasting goes to 7. Reached level 11, we're getting closer and closer to constricting stuff. That is the downside of using the sling as our means of weapon combat. We're not going to get to constrict. You need to do melee attacks for constriction. And yeah, constriction's really strong. We'll see. On to D10. There wasn't lair. Can I? There's our lair. These plants, that's telling me there's there. Can I cast Vapors for free? Yes, no spell hunger on poisonous vapors. Let's go. Is the game lying to me? No, it says no hunger. Oh yeah, and a bunch of new swamp things. That's right. Yeah, you can't rely on swamp being the easy layering now. I haven't really looked at the new enemies yet, but yeah, that sounds like that would be really interesting too. That's been in the works for a very long time. Swamp overhaul. Man, these stupid animals, they're all just standing behind the plants getting poisoned. This is pretty funny. I'm now out of magic points. Gas should knock on wood. Nice work, Shaquille. Gas to knock on wood is great. How about Gastro knocking on Holy Pan's door? Okay, so there's a box of base there. We want to grab that. I was flirting with the idea of evocations, wasn't I? We're still training sling, so I guess we're not in a hurry. This enchant armor scroll is going straight on our Naga biting. It's only a plain Naga biting, but these are so rare that expecting to find more of these in a game is just super unlikely. That looks like there's a treasure trove over there. New frogs are scary. They've been nerfed twice in Trunk already. Are they they're like swamp frogs or something? What do we got? We got the Book of Battle with Song of Slaying, Infusion, Ozakubo's Armor, and Spectral Weapon in our library. I don't know that we'll bother with those. Oh, the Trove needs a +4 Storm Dragon Scales. I didn't see that happening. Give it the item, yes. Oh, we don't have it. Bad luck. A 2-headed ogre. That's real scary. If we fight him at max range. Oh yeah, we'll Curare him. Alright, yeah, no, this is okay. We'll Curare him. That will poison and slow him. And then we can poison him more. Maybe throw out a Mephitic. Oh, I did the wrong one. I did Ignite Poison, but that's okay. I meant to do Mephitic Cloud, but I guess it worked. Get the Slaying Poison. Time to sing while I poison. I don't know. Oh no, Hungry Ghost. That's actually really dangerous. We can't run from it, and we are playing Gozag without any food. Yeah, we don't want to make lots of noise, generally speaking, on our stealthy Naga. And we don't have lots of good AoE either, and we're not that strong at fighting lots of enemies. So it's not like, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Hold Grip's good spell. Sings goes to 8. Yeah, 12 is the min delay. That was a magical plate armor. I'm not gonna bother. Too heavy. These are Gnols. Really scary on D2. No pack, not so threatening on D10. Let's go. Potion might. We still don't have curing. That's crazy. We're going on to D11 right now, and we still haven't found any curing potions. I'll do D11 before we head into there. Goliath frogs are the new ones. They have a reach acid attack. Oh man, that sounds scary. Okay, well here's a file of floods. An immolation scroll. New potion and a ring. Okay, this is pushing me more towards... Oh wait, no, new file of floods doesn't make elementals anymore. Yeah, just silences stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. I was thinking that makes me want to go towards evocations even more, but I don't think it matters that much. Hey Trevor. You can always watch the beginning in sped up and you can catch us. But yeah, we had a bit of a rough time. We got shafted in the dungeon. I'm near starving. Man, I should maybe stop using Ogrep so much, but it's such a good spell. Okay. How hungry does it make us? Ogrep's 3 hunger things. Yeah. Oh, that's a hornet. Okay, I need to be afraid of that. Even with our poison, it can slow you and, damn it, paralyze you. Well, that's annoying. Can I get through this door? Good. Cool. Inner Flame. It's a better spell now than it used to be. No, I still don't want it. I'm just thinking it could be kind of funny with poison to have the monsters explode. But no. There's League, still no curing. This is a +6 dex ring. I mean, not the most exciting, but that does make us stealthier, I guess. Oh, it's a wyvern. Damn it. It's fine. We'll just Mephitic it. I'm playing the old version, so Swamp is still easy and File is still OP. I think this is the File version with Silence, not the Elementals one, so it's not OP, unless they nerfed it in Trunk, did they? But yes, Swamp's easier than the reworked one. Hey JFC. No. This hungry ghost is gonna own us. What can I do? Do a bad Conjure Flame. Did I mess it up? Do you have to cast it twice? How does this Conjure Flame even work? I thought if you just stand on the square, it will work. Smothered by either caster or a wandering... Oh, you have to recast it. Okay, so I just totally messed that up. You have to do it twice. I see. Okay, we make fire. And then hopefully we can kill the hungry ghost before it gives us a starving death due to Gozag. Oh man. Oh, wrong one. Get away from me. Don't hunger me. Okay, good. We're picking more intelligence. I feel stronger, my skin feels tougher. Great. It's kind of funny, but that hungry ghost is the most dangerous enemy to us. Inner Flame might have actually worked here for the ghost. On Yaks? Yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's double wyverns. Starting to look like a triple wyvern. So Azura says, apparently if you die while you have a Randart equipped and the same Randart generates again, it will have your name's Bane as a name for it. No, I don't think that's correct. I think the game will just randomly put Bane, like that's just an option for Randart items, where it will just call it your Bane. 6-header Hydra. I feel like we can fight this. We can probably just blow it up with the sling, and if not, we can shut the door. I could be making Mephitic Cloud and then Fire Cloud. That's probably a good way to do this. If I do that, and then I turn it on fire, it's still gonna get on top of me. Alright, let's shut the door. Alright, it didn't work out. Hey, our first curing potion on D11. Oh yeah, but I don't think it's the Bane thing is anything to do with dying with a Randart equipped. I'm pretty sure it just does that sometimes. Yeah, let's stay away from that Hydra. Let's go do some lair. Yeah, I still don't want to fight Gastronaut. Climate? Brand weapon. Ooh. None of these are good to brand weapon. The War Axe, maybe? A Vamp War Axe? Do we want to be a Vamp War Axe character? Maybe not. But that's kind of funny. Yeah, we have a Vamp War Axe now. Oh, Cockatiel is talking about learning? Yeah. Go back. I have a lot of stuff about learning. That's sort of the point of the channel. But even if you don't want to go back that far, I did a one of the games of the month was a Minotaur fighter, I think. It's not as in depth for a new player as my very first Minotaur Berserker, but that will also help you learn too. We found a new amulet. Let's put that on. Ah, there you go, Amulet of Regen. Let's keep that one. That's more valuable to us than our Magic Regen Amulet. And there you go, we saved 300 gold. Speaking of which, we have 2,000 gold. I feel like it might be a good time to buy a shop or two and see if we can find some sweet gear. Yeah, because we have 2,000 gold. We still haven't even used our free potion petition. And it's not like we're going to be bribing branches anytime soon, probably. And we're going to get a huge amount of gold in Orc anyway. So yeah, let's call a merchant. I like doing that about this time on my Gozag when I'm going into lair. So the way that this works is it's going to give us some options. One of which, while there's food in the game, is always going to be food. And so I could pick here, we could have an assorted antique store, a general store, or a distillery, which is a potion shop. I always forget this. Who knows? How do antiques work? I think that means that it's going to have... it's more likely to have random items in there, maybe? Let me look this up. Whoa, whoa. I'm trying to type in the box here. I don't know how to spell things. How do you spell antique? Oh, apparently I accidentally made a shop because I was typing. Alright, well, which shop did I pick? I picked the food shop. Damn it! I was trying to type in my chat box, not pick a food shop. That's annoying. Oh man, what a fail. Oh yeah, antiques have more artifacts, people are saying. Well, I think I probably would have picked the antique shop just because it would have been more exciting. But yeah, I just completely messed that up by trying to type in the chat box. Turned out I was typing in my game. We picked the food shop. It's pretty funny, but that's any of the others would have been better. Oh well, guess we're not worried about food now. We bought our food shop. Oh boy. F is for food. I'm getting punished for playing a version with food. Yep. Alright, well, should I buy another shop? It costs 1,000 gold now to buy another shop, and we have 1,600, and then we'd have to buy stuff in the shop. Well, I think I just messed up. Oh well. Well, we have a food shop. How much food's in it? A bunch. Alright, well, we're not starving to death anymore. Let's spam our grubs. Man, what a complete and utter fail. I feel really stupid. Ow! How are we dying to the spiny frog? We have 11 AC and we have innate poison. Man, that's a worry. Well, let's... Oh, I can't fight a double spiny frog if one nearly kills us. There's 10 for our poison magic. Alright, let's go again. Alright, we're okay. Okay, slings to 9, fighting to 7. Yeah, how high are we taking stealth? Maybe 14 seems like enough for the moment. I'm gonna focus it to 14, and then we're gonna train some evocations. Because we've got paralysis 1, 14 of those, a lot of disintegration, a lot of polymorph. Yeah, so having good evocations gives us a good panic button with those. 11, 8 defenses aren't actually that good. Alright, well fine. But yes, they do. Spiny frogs definitely hit hard, that's the thing. Get in a flame, it would help a lot, Don says. It's just, we'd be blowing up sheep packs, right? And things like that. I mean, we have 11 spell levels left and 4 amnesia scrolls. I feel like we could just learn it and try and see how it goes anyway. Oh, right, because in a flame, as soon as something gets hurt, it spews like fire clouds now, right? Oh yeah, so maybe it's just good. Alright, let's have a go. We can get rid of Sting at this point. Okay, let's try in a flame when we made a pack of things. Komodo dragon. You're kind of scary. Oh, another one. Okay, I don't want to fight him at max range. Oh, another one again. How many Komodo dragons are there? Those dudes hit hard. The scary thing I see about in a flame is, because we're slow, enemies that are in a flame can potentially get on top of us and blow us up. Oh man, it's like spiny frog o'clock in here. Where are all my nice yak packs? Get Sticky Flame online for our poison enemies. Well, would I rather do Sticky Flame, or would I rather just hit them with a +7 hunting sling of flaming? I don't know. Taxi cab is asking me to MP. Oh, I see what that means. No. Yeah, when I started reading that, I was like, that's like a game thing, like... Anyway. Here's our second potion of curing here in layer 1 for the game. The Black Mamba is kind of scary. It's probably fine. Okay, the Black Mamba, actually, if we can get away from it, that is an enemy where Sticky Flame would be useful, because it's really evasive, so if it gets on top of us, we could very easily miss it over and over again with the sling, whereas Sticky Flame would not. So yeah, same argument. We have a lot of free spell levels and amnesia scrolls, so if this sucks, we can always get rid of it. What are our odds? Oh, 22% chance to fail it. It's actually quite dangerous. Oh well. What would we need? We'd need more fire magic. Let's turn fire magic up a little bit to 4 and see if that helps. Cockatiel would fireball everything. I don't know about fireballing everything when you're playing Gozag and there's spell hunger in your version of the game. I'm gonna Curare this Komodo dragon. This is gonna slow him down, and then we can kill him with the sling. Or not. Oh, is the spiny frog and a Komodo dragon in there? That's a scary room. Oh, there are multiple Komodo dragons? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, new plan. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I went to Mephitic Cloud first, and then turn it into fire. Whoops. Oh, I didn't even get it on this guy. Alright. Let's paralyze the spiny frog then. Okay, good. And this Komodo dragon will not get confused. Alright, we're good. That's 14 for stealth. Alright, I said I was going to turn evocations on. Let's do maybe like 6 or something. It's just going to improve the chances of hexing things. So that situation like that, we had a 46% chance on the spiny frog. We'll just be safer if we're in a panic. Who cares about spell hunger? You bought a food shop. Yeah, yeah, fireball is in the game. We have found the fireball spell, but yes, it would be a significant amount of hunger. It's a level 5 spell. I feel like with Gozag, that's asking a bit much. Is that an artifact amulet? No, just brass. Should I try stabbing this spiny frog? We have 14 stealth. I might be able to just stab him. I really can. Alright, we're now a stabbing character. Yeah, we don't have any short blade skill, but because we have so much stealth, we can do it pretty well. Taxi cab with 10 bucks. Just pulling your leg, brother. I love your content. Thank you. I know you're playing. I wasn't actually put off or anything. It's just I started saying it out loud and then I was like, no, can't say that one. Thank you. Yeah, so for stabs, it's the average between your short blade skill and your stealth skill. We have no short blades, but we have a lot of stealth, so we can still kind of stab things. Let's just put this amulet on. It's Amulet of Faith. It does literally nothing. Drop that. No, not throwing nets. Hang on, that's not right. I definitely want to auto pick up throwing nets. I want to get rid of the amulet. There we go. 7-headed Hydra. That's going to be a no. The last time we fought a 6-headed Hydra, it didn't work very well. So let's try a different downstair. That's fine. I feel like this floor where you get this entrance that's surrounded by water usually always has a lot of wolves in it. Which is good for Ogre. Also, that's an insubstantial wisp, so we probably have swamp. The easy swamp. Oh, I'm shooting my stones into water. That's dumb. Yep, that's swamp. That's another amulet. Amulet of Reflection. So in 0.25, reflection amulets always give you +5 shield. Would I rather have extra regen or +5 shield? I feel like the +5 shield is gonna make us more survivable than some extra regen. So yeah, even though we don't have a shield, which makes reflection better, this is fine. And look at all this food everywhere. Imagine buying a food shop. Al, can you not, please? Thank you. Yeah, I'll just read it. That was uselessness. I don't think we found noise, so I'm being risky when I just read that random scroll. I just need a staff of energy. Well, there's staff of energy in this, right? Because at this point, food's not gone, so we could theoretically find it. Go get the vamp axe and upgrade the Hydra, then befriend it. Well, we haven't found any enslavement ones, so I don't know how we'd befriend the Hydra, but sure. There's 4 for our fire magic. That brings Sticky Flame to 17% chance to fail, so we need to train more for it. I don't know. I guess we're... maybe I'll wait till we finish slings. Maybe we'll train a bit more for it. I don't want to get turned into a thing. Vulnerability. It's a good one to have with all our hex ones. Alright, should we try it in a flame? So does it have a range on it? No, it's full screen. That's good. It's not smite targeted, right? No, definitely not. Okay. So if I all grabs now, yeah, okay, that's cool. So as he gets hurt by the poison, he drops flame clouds. It's actually pretty good. And then when he dies, he's gonna explode. Oh yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I think that could definitely be very useful against packs of things. Why can't I fight Rhyme Drakes? Alright, on to left 3. What couldn't we fight? It was just the Hydra. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Let 3, on we go. Trevor's saying, would it be a good amount of gold for requesting a shop? Oh, an 8-head Hydra. Hang on, what's that? I don't know if you caught it, but I tried to buy a shop and I accidentally bought a food shop. It was a complete fail. I was trying to look up in the chat bar what antique store is, and then my typing was still in the game. But how much gold do we have? 2,000. Yeah, maybe. We had about 1,000 last time I did it. So it would cost us 1,000 gold to buy the merchant. And then if we're going to buy anything, it would have... we'd have to spend more gold. But yeah, I feel like we could buy a merchant. I also think we could just wait and see what we have in Orc. Because... yeah... Oh, okay, I like buying a merchant. $5 from Cockatiel of Indifference. I'm better. Better than what? But thank you. Unfortunately, you can't use that money towards buying Gozak stuff. But yeah, no, I think I've been convinced. I want to buy a shop. Do a backflip. How? Yeah, let's buy a shop. Seeing that we had an anticlimax last time. Alright, so we got a food shop. We're not going to do that. We have an antique weapon boutique or a potion shop. Probably the jewelry shop is the most likely one to be useful. If we can get some sort of artifact rings or amulets. Otherwise, Antique weapon could be interesting, but I don't know. I mean, we could find some sort of sick melee weapon, but we're not really in a hurry for that. I mean, we're almost at constriction point, so maybe we are, but I don't know. I think jewelry shop is most likely double down on food. Just double down. No. So I would say the weapon shop would have the highest payoff potentially, but the jewelry shop is most likely to help us. So I'm going to say the jewelry shop. If we hadn't already been training a sling and we had no relevant weapon skill, I'd be more pushed towards the weapon option. But yeah, let's go jewelry. And what do we got? A dex plus 6 stealth ring, so that could be even more stealth. We have a fire ring with R poison. The R poison's meh. Strength plus 7 C invis. R poison and C invis we both have anyway, so that's like a fire strength plus 7 ring. It's kind of meh. And an amulet of the acrobat. Alright, that's pretty crappy. Do I want to spend 600 gold to have even more dex, even more stealth? With dex plus 6, that's actually pretty good because the dexterity helps your stealth as well. I mean, we've got a ring of magical power. What's our gold situation? 1500. Yeah, thank you, Cockatiel. Yeah, so it's like a double stealth ring. I'm just thinking if I want to spend 600 gold, I'll drop us down to 900. It's probably fine. We still have our free potion petition. So yeah, no, I think I like that idea. We're gonna be super stealthy here in this mid game, and I'll get rid of the magical power ring. It's not really doing much anyway. So we're gonna have 25 dexterity and a bunch of stealth. Our stealth bar is almost full. Dex also helps accuracy, that's true. Oh, and look at this. I see a Vestibulas in this vault. Alright, looks like we're going all in on slings. It's a ghost vault. It's Philly D's ghost that hits for 30 damage plus a weapon of protection. So that's probably hard to fight. Yeah, we'll have to see about that ghost vault. Oh, that's a Death Yak pack. You know what? I think we could fight Death Yaks if we're fighting one at a time. I'm gonna curare it, just gives us more time. And again, missed. What's all this good is all this dex for if it doesn't actually let your things hit? Oh man, they're all missing. Alright, cool. Got him. But yeah, that means there's probably a pack around. So I probably shouldn't be going this way. Why am I doing it? Because I want to get all my curare back. No, it was just a single Death Yak. Well, that still makes me a bit worried. This ghost vault, yeah, so we want the Vestibulas at some point in the future. I think we just can't fight this stuff right now. But that's good for the future. There's another Death Yak. They're just standing around on their own. That's a bit weird. Svenkinson Hay says, of course Svenkinson turns up as soon as I start throwing curare darts. You've got like a little alarm or something, don't you? But you say Vestibulas for Naga is doubly good. Why? I feel like it's not good because it's a because we want a melee weapon to constrict as opposed to a ranged weapon. Liam says, oh my god, he's still alive. I know, right? I'm surprised too. Yeah, I don't think I want to use Inner Flame against Blink Frogs because they can blink on top of you. We'll just keep using this stuff. Reach level 13. Can we constrict or is it 14? I can constrict now. Okay, so what if I just attack with my hunting sling? Can I constrict something if I melee with it? Another 8-headed Hydra. No, still, it's just real dangerous. Oh, except the frog alerted us. Alright, looks like we're doing it. Oh man, we're in trouble. I also have disintegration ones with a 40% chance. Okay, that's not so good then. Let us fit a cloud. Okay, we got a good fire cloud placement there. So we might actually be able to finish this guy off maybe. Oh man. Oh, we did. Okay. Oh, that was scary. I was probably dumb fighting that frog just out of earshot of the Hydra. My bad. Can I bonk with a Vestibular at all? It's basically a stick, right? I mean, yeah, you can. It won't really do any damage. That's why I wanted to test if we could do it with the sling. But yes, it should have. I agree. It should have good attack damage on it. New ring. Curse teleportation. No, thank you. With one of my very rare remove curse scrolls. Oh, hex him, he'll burn? Oh, I see, yeah. So I could have done Inner Flame. I'm not sure. I don't think Inner Flame would have been good in the last situation. But yeah, it's something to remember. And what was at the top? It's another. Oh, it's one Death Yak. No, it's a pack of Death Yaks. Yeah, we don't want to fight those. And at the top was that other Hydra. We can fight that. The other Hydra fight went fine, so this one will too, right? Don't want the alarm trap to trigger though. Oh man, I failed the Inner Flame. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Do I go for the 50% disintegration chance? Probably not, right? I probably just hunting sling. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Yeah. Okay. We've got 118 hit points, so we shouldn't, and 11 AC, we shouldn't die in one go, right? It can do 8 attacks for 18 each. I thought you could do sums with it. No, you can't. What's 8 times 18? Azura says, do I want to paralyze it? No, it's not likely. Paralysis is only a 24% chance to work. I just have good MR. So yeah, you know that you're always going to have worse chances of paralysis than disintegration. So if this is 50% chance, yeah, paralysis is not going to be on. I wish I just had like an Ice Blast wand, because that one I know for sure I was going to hit. Did I? No, I've got all my dexterity on, so our accuracy is probably pretty good here. If I can hit with my sling attacks, it's standing in the flame, so we'll probably die pretty quickly. It's just that we could also die pretty quickly. So, yeah. Hey, B Health. My breath can kill all the stuff my magic can't. Yes. You're aware of how I feel about Naga Venom Mage. $10 from P. Crocken. Thanks for all the chill content, Ultra. Great to watch the VODs before I fall asleep at night. Thank you. And do you know how many people tell me that they use this as an ASMR? A lot. I got a friend who I went to school with who has never played Crawl, and he says he likes listening to the videos because 1, they put him to sleep, and 2, he just likes hearing me as his friend, so that's kind of funny too. But yeah, I've been told that a lot about the sleeping thing. 144 damage for 8 times 18. Alright. So in theory we could die in 1 turn, but we've got 11 AC, so maybe we couldn't. I don't know. I feel like if we can survive 2 turns here, we can probably just kill the 8-headed Hydra. So what I could do here is I could do 1 turn. If we get, almost killed, we can use one of our blinking scrolls to go back, and then we could kill it again. See, it's very nearly dead. It's standing in the fire. I'm pretty sure it just dies in 1 more turn. So I'm gonna shoot this thing again. Yep, good. Alright, that was scary. Don't fight Hydras, kids. Oh, I'm using my sling bullets on random frogs. That's not a good play. Magic mapping. Alright, yeah, and that's just taking us towards the Death Yaks, which we are not ready for yet. Okay, so that was layer 3. We've not found our other layer branch yet. It's going to have to be on layer 4. It definitely will be. Oh, some gloves. Let's grab those. Another 8-headed Hydra. Okay, well I found the downside of using Inner Flame. Because it's really loud, it attracts all the enemies. So I'm going to go up here. We're going to X that stair out so I don't go back down. And then I think that's probably going to be it for this week. I've got some IRL to go do. Calculated Mango just turned up and says, why did I come into you adjacent to an 8-headed Hydras? Because you have a good sense of timing, Mango. But now I'm leaving. Sorry. Shaquille says, I can't tell you how many times I've fallen asleep and had to restart a playlist to find where I last remember. See, it's a great strategy for increasing my ad revenue, because then you have to play the video multiple times. Garcia's saying, how do you cycle your ammo like that? It's parenthesis keys. So Shift 9 and Shift O. Yeah, I remember. That blew my mind too. We have a lot of ammo, so it's kind of annoying. Probably Shift Q is just faster. But yeah, if you have a couple of things, like you're just switching between stones and sling bullets, it's pretty fast to do it that way. Alright. Well, you can go back and watch it, Calculator, but yeah, I'm sorry. You did miss everything. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for being here to witness my complete blundering of calling a merchant. And yeah, I should be back next Saturday. And I think I've got most of the day next Saturday that I should be able to stream. So we might do a solid amount of streaming next Saturday. It'll be like a couple of weeks ago where I streamed in the morning, then had a break, then streamed again. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I'll see you all next time, and thanks again, and